When we see people dance, many things may go through our minds. That looks like so much fun. That looks so scary. I wish I could do that. What are they doing? Where did that dance come from? The dance we will be sharing with you is known as Lindy Hop, and it was created around 1928 by incredibly talented dancers in the Black community in Harlem, New York. Some of the most well-known originators and influential figures include Frankie Manning, Norma Miller, Al Minns, Leon James, and Don Hampton. These dancers frequented the Savoy Ballroom, taking inspiration from the music of big band jazz artists such as Count Basie, Duke Ellington, and Cab Calloway. Likewise, the musicians were inspired by the dancers in the ballroom. Lindy Hop evolved out of popular dances of the day, including jazz, tap, breakaway, and Charleston, alongside other swing-era dances like Balboa and collegiate shag. The dance initially gained popularity in the 1930s and 40s. Since then, it has experienced ebbs and flows in popularity, reviving most notably in the 1980s, and today it is danced socially and performed all over the world. Traditionally in Lindy Hop, like many social partner dances, there's a lead and a follow. On a basic level, it is the lead's job to initiate moves and the follow's job to react. But in reality, autonomy in this dance can and should be shared. It is a democracy, not a dictatorship. Take a look at these dancers, Emily and Du, and ask yourself who you think is leading and who you think is following. You might be able to see who's leading based on certain patterns that exist across forms of dance, but maybe it doesn't seem clear to you. Perhaps you guessed that Du is leading and Emily is following because of your perception of their gender expression and how that aligns with what we have most often seen represented in our culture: men leading and women following. There's nothing wrong with this trend if there is choice. But can there be choice if there isn't enough representation? It makes sense that we expect to see what we have seen most often. But in reality, there's no reason for dance to be gendered at all. Right now, Emily is leading and Du is following. There are also ways to switch roles clearly and fluidly within a single dance. Switching is when a lead becomes a follow and a follow becomes a lead. And movements that communicate the switching of roles can be initiated by either partner at any time. Emily and Du are demonstrating some role switching now, allowing each of them a broader range of creativity and autonomy in their movements. Just as it is important to educate ourselves about and honor the Black historical roots of this dance in exchange for the joy of experiencing it, it is also vital that we be present and play a role in how the dance is continuing to evolve today. The Corvallis Swing Dance Society is just one example of a growing number of inclusive Lindy Hop communities around the world. Within these communities, we believe dance should be fun. And in order for it to be fun for everyone, we have to provide equal opportunity and representation. We believe everyone should have the choice to lead, follow, or do both, regardless of their gender, race, or other identity. In a minute, the Corvallis Swing Dance Society will be performing a routine that highlights our creativity, as well as a portion of a famous routine called the Big Apple, which was choreographed by Frankie Manning. They will be dancing to a song, Wreckin' the Wreckers, composed by Eugene musicians Shane Allen and Glenn Griffith in 2022 and recorded live by the Savoy Dance Orchestra. When you watch this performance, we not only hope that you will enjoy it, but we hope that we can convey how much we enjoy it as well. So without further ado, please welcome the Corvallis Swing Dance Society to the stage.